That's quickly coming upon us in terms of the last submission. But point being is that there's a multi-million-dollar check that came in from the state. So money's still flowing well on the expenses to date for the project. In similar news, the final tax credit, IRA tax credit documentation, it's all prepped. They're going to CLA, the consultant is going through their final audit checks, which take about a week or two. But the value has been confirmed at 2.17 million. So just a little bit higher than that effective 2 million that was tracking for a couple of years there. So I just got that update today from CLA.
I'm sorry, what was the number again? What was the
Say that
number?
again?
What was the number again?
2.17.
Okay, 2.17. Okay, got it. Sorry. I thought you said 2.7, but I just subconsciously wanted to hear 2.7, but I'll take 2.17. Yeah. You emphasized the seven maybe in the statement, but you said 2.17. Yeah.
Yes. And then the last little update I have, and that was part of the reason why we shifted this meeting to this evening. This past week on Tuesday had the 11-month warranty walkthrough. So lots of attendees for that. Closing out some of the items that are on the punch list, opening up some new items as they're going to go through before we get to the close of the 1-year warranty period. What items aren't functioning as they should be, what items maybe aren't performing as expected, but aren't necessarily a construction issue. So for example, there's been some talk about the grass establishment, but other items like the mechanical systems, for example, there's some investigation being done between commissioning agent, mechanical engineer, contractors over how to resolve some of the reported issues in terms of this room being too cold or alarms going off. So the list has been populated. Gilbane is tracking one version, and then we just got some updated data today from the report from the commissioning agent. So we'll combine that with the other information to get the locus of items that are being tracked for the 1-year warranty period. Let's see. I think that's about it for what I have. Nick, I don't know if you had anything you want to add to that.
No, if you wouldn't mind just sharing that commissioning report. I don't think I saw that in my inbox. So if you
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
mind
had
shooting that over. It was a good 11-month warranty walkthrough last week, handful of items outside, and then number of HVAC related items to address. Some, can we tweak and make it a little bit better? Some, why is this, as Adam mentioned, seem to have 3 rooms on the northeast side of the building run a little bit hotter than others. So trying to figure that out. We'll say we've got the right players involved between the controls contractor and Salas O'Brien. So sure we'll get to the bottom of it and we'll get the rest of the whatever. There was a handful of punch list items that were remaining, and then in addition to the warranty walkthrough items from inside and outside the building, get those wrapped up over the next few weeks. We can get done before end of summer and put a bow on it.
Good. Let's see that. So moving on, any invoices or invoice?
There are. Let me share the screen here. All right. Invoices from BVH Salas O'Brien, the commissioning agent. They still have a few items left open on their end. If you recall, they're doing long-tailed measurement and verification. So we'll have an invoice or two further from them as we go over the next couple months. A few closeout invoices from CDW. Scope has long been since installed in terms of some of the IT equipment. It's just the invoice has got lost in the mail, so to speak. So as we're doing some of the QA QC checks, finally got those over. So putting them before you for approval. CLA, they still have some amount remaining on their contract and PO, but they'll submit that last final invoice once the tax credit is actually submitted. Collier's monthly billing, and then pay application 27 from Gilbane, combined total of just over 44,000.
Excellent. If no one has any questions, would you pull up your
Yeah, but it hit the wrong button. Be sure.
would anyone like to read this motion, Sharon? You're muted though.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I'd like to make a motion to approve invoice packet dated 6/29/26, including invoices from BVH, CDW, CLA, and Colliers in the amount of $20,590.28, and a construction payment requisition 27 from Gilbane in the amount of $23,496.95, for a total approval of $44,087.23.
Do we have a
that.
second? Thank you, Woody. You seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Anything else on,
Nope, nothing from my end.
moving on to number 6, public comment. I assume no one has jumped on and has raised their
Correct.
hand. Beautiful. Number 7, remarks, any comments, remarks? Everyone's ready to have a good 4th of July, I trust. Would anyone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
A second?
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.
Aye.
Record time.
All right, thanks,
much.
guys.
Have a
Okay.
great
thank
Fourth.
you.
Have a great
Happy
night.
Fourth.
Take care.
Happy 4th.